everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more of our Digimon adventures with me and my partner, well, you're a Gilmon, but you're a mutated Gilmon, aren't you? You're a slightly different one. Although your mutation apparently is that, you're a gourmand. I don't actually know what that passive ability means. I actually don't know. It's probably a bit, maybe there's a bit somewhere where I can find out where some of these abilities actually mean. There probably is somewhere, I'm just forgetting where it is. But yeah, anyway, we're back. Ba-dum. Made some changes to the old config, made it so, you know, they age up a bit quicker. So this chap here is now sitting at the age of 3. So, cool. Also, aggressive mobs should not be around anymore. I left passive ones on though, because I need to eat something. Or do I? There is a potato farm going on here, so, you know, I could technically just try and operate off this, but, you know, Gilmon likes to eat meat, so... Actually, I suppose you kill Digimon, they'll drop meat eventually, won't they? Pretty sure that's a thing, too, so we probably could just get by. But anyway, so, yeah, we're back playing this some more. Again, we're playing this a while, and and at some point to get back into streaming. Well, I'm going to stream this or not, I don't know yet. I'm still waiting and figuring that one out. When I feel like, you know, bucking up the energy to actually go and do a long stream. Because I feel like if I tried to stream right now, I wouldn't stream for very long. I wouldn't last very long. I just end up just knackered, basically, very quickly. That's just the height. I thought it was going to cool down today. It looked like it was. It's pouring with rain. I'm like, oh, great start. Way killer. And then it got hot again. I was like, oh, bastards. Oh, and the fan's back on. It's all sweaty and oh, this is fun. I can't wait for this heat to go away. Or for me to figure out something that gets me super hyped up and motivated that my fatigue won't matter. Or just for the others to return because they help. And also, I did mark over there. Yeah, I did. Because, yeah, I mean, to a degree, that's the thing. If I'm working with others, I can sometimes just get over the whole fatigue thing, as evident when I do Divinity. Even then, when I was doing the Divinity streams, for people that watch Divinity, they'd seen that before that I was staying up for, you know, like, doing like 8 to 12 hour streams. And basically, yeah, the Divinity ones would go super long, and we were fine. We could operate them. And then the last couple, during the heat, I was dying. As in, like, I literally was falling asleep, like, while watching. One of the streams I had to end early, because I was falling asleep during it. Then the last one, we were getting close to finishing the game. And it's like, Demons are going to leave for Japan. So we're like, okay, we're going to try and get everything as much done as we can. It looked like we were able to finish. So we're like, okay, we'll just dive through this. I fell asleep mid-stream. I've never done that before. I was just sitting there, like, barely awake. And then just, at some point, I literally just fell asleep. On top of that, like, Demon was talking to me. And I was giving deranged lunatic answers because my brain was half asleep. It was bad. And I said, yeah, so basically we came up to a puzzle. And it was quite a hard puzzle. And my brain was already clocked out at this point. I was barely operating. I was working on autopilot, falling around. And basically, yeah, I just, we're taking a while in this puzzle. So eventually I just fell asleep. For like 40 minutes or like 30-40 minutes or something. And then I heard Demon say my name. And it zooped me awake. And after that I felt great. After the quick nap, I was like, okay, I'm refreshed now. I can operate again. Cool. And I did, I was awake after that point. I was buzzing full energy. I just need a quick power nap pretty much. But the fact I was getting to that point to begin with is just embarrassing. Oh, the boss. So yeah, that was a thing for the Divinity stream. Just, yeah. Falling asleep midway through it, and then we got away to the end of Bulbadum. I can't wait until Demon does get back though, so me, him, and Mitch can go back to playing games and boots, because I don't know what we're going to do next after Divinity. Like, I'm trying to talk him into some other games, and there's always Zombie and stuff, and Bulbadum. Plus, when Demons come back, we can always try and do the whole like, Minecraft thing again. Bulbadum. I don't know. Need to try and set something up anyway, see if we can get Grip Series going. Because I miss the thing like Naruto. We're doing the Naruto one for ages, and it was really fun. It was filled with people. That's how it be. Yeah, we'll see. Another thing I just need to figure out what we're doing about Final Fantasy, because that comes out soon. Also, I'm going to go down and get some iron, because I feel like I'm going to need it. I'm sick of this not having iron tools nonsense. We require iron tools, goddammit. So I shall head down and get some. Basil. But yeah, what else was I talking about before? I'm generally forgetting now. Oh god, the heat's already getting to me. I was just talking about something here. God, there's a lot of Digimetal floating around. What do I use this for again? What is this for? I could probably sell it. Like, it's probably worth money. Maybe. I make Digibanks. I make Digizoid. I make Z-Pets. Okay. I can smelt it down into refined chrome Digizoids. Chill. What can I use the red stuff for? Red stuff, I need the red data, though. That can be made into other colors. Which can get made into refined stuff. What's the point of all that, Basil? What does it do? What does all the stuff do? It can made to make a D3. Okay, that's cool. I do like D3 devices. They're awesome. Okay. I mean, that's something we could aim towards, isn't it? Iron! Huzzah! Ba-dum. Here we go. But I miss the old group series stuff. I need to see when everyone's free and ba-dum, which is always the case. It's always the ongoing thing. It's always the ongoing mission. Oh, the bar. Weird enough, I can get everyone together for D&D apparently every week, but getting everyone together to play Minecraft is a bit more challenging. Oh, it is what it is. I suppose the easiest way to get people in is when a big new mod thing happens. So, like, I think two spring to mind for getting mods are getting remade. Like, the My Hero Academia mod and the Tetsuya that time I got reincarnated as a slime mod. I believe those are getting remade, aren't they? So, like, maybe once they get remade and re-released, people are interested in playing possibly. I don't know, either that or, like, a big update for, like, Naruto or something. Could be good. Maybe people can play some more and bum. Yeah, that I need to try and figure out. Like, I was thinking that you're trying to push for, like, a big Naruto, like, thing with folk. But then I realized that very quickly they're going to get bored of playing it because the grinding part of it is so boring. It's like, I don't know if I could convince people to stay long enough. I don't know, I need to put something in place to fucking make it so they're not bored out their minds. Also a spiral! I cannot fight that. Spirals give way more XP, but they're dangerous. One's right here in particular, because like, Gilmon's like level 13, isn't he? It's level 11, yeah. I don't want to be fighting level 11 rookies, unless I have a very distinct type advantage, which Gilmon, they are vaccine type Digimon. I'm a virus Digimon, so I am weak to them. Because, you know, the whole circle of life with Digimon. Vaccine beats virus, virus beats data, data beats vaccine. And then you just have the non-types. Then there's a whole other subcategory of typings. But, I mean, Gilmon, I think, is just part of fire and dragon. So he's weak to water and beast, I believe it is. I think that's it. Yeah, probably. I believe dragon beats machine and fire beats wood. I think fire beats wood. I mean, that makes the most logical sense. Fire beating wood. Yes. I believe that would make the most sense. Aye. But there we go. Got some more iron. Right, let's smelt this bad boy down then. And build. So I like some iron tools, please. Especially if I'm going to attempt to try and like just build a house where I was camping out. Because yeah, I'll just build my house for an area. That's fine. Cause I just need a house for like, you know, setting up shop, storing things away, and So yeah, it doesn't really matter if I build it in a low-level area, because we'll out-level it eventually, and we'll go to higher-level areas, but we can wander there, can teleport back and forth. And, I mean, if we live in a low-level area, we can try and capture Digimon, which I need to look into, again, how you do that, because I don't really remember. It's been a while. I don't really remember how, I know it's a process that you feed them and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be items, doesn't it? It's got to be, it's not just feeding them food, is it? You have to buy things from the shop, don't you, and, like, feed them that and dum. I think that's how it goes. Oh, also, people seem to be finding me talking about D&D, so that's always lovely. Means I can talk about D&D more. And then, I don't think you could really stop me from talking about D&D. It's inevitably going to happen anyway. So it's one of those ones. But aye, so yeah, if we've got any more D&D stories, we can talk about that. Sadly, yeah, I don't really have a huge number of them for the now. Because everyone's, you know, folk are away on holiday and stuff, and Immo's gone and and then, like, we went through a kind of patch of not doing as much D&D, just because people were busy and so yeah, it's one of those ones, because we had a couple of campaign games going. Obviously, we had the Star Stream going in where we're streaming. That was all well and good, then Immo left, so it was like, okay, we can't do that for a bit. I have to see if everyone's still up for doing that when they get back, because, you know, they were in a bit of a hell spot. I don't know if they're going to want to continue that or just going to want to start something new. I just have to put it off for the table and see what they say. Hopefully, they'll be up for continuing it. I mean, carry on our merry way with that weird system that we made up. But yeah, aside from that, we're also doing a Pokemon one, which sort of gets stopped for the Star Stream, because trying to balance so many games and that's tricky when it's all with the same players. And pretty much if I want to do more D&D, I probably need to get other players. I probably need to get other players and like just form another group thing. Other than I said, I really probably don't want to DM another game. I'm already DMing Animal Handling and the Star Stream if it keeps going. So it's like, yeah, probably if I'm going to do more D&D, I think I'd be better off trying to find a group that's looking for a player that's very willing and like free all the time to do streams. Because yeah, if I get invited to one of the group D&D thing, I'll be all over it. But because I see like Mitch doing it. Mitch because he's got one of Xylo and that. And I'm like, oh, wish I was a player in something like that. I could just relax and be a player. I'm instead of the DM. Being a DM is fun too, to be fair. Being a DM means I get to craft the story, which, to be fair, works kind of well alright for me, because I am someone, if you hadn't been able to tell, that is quite good at just, you know, taking lead and shaping a session/story. Which, but I mean by that is the fact that, like, when we do a lot of group session things in this, in Minecraft in it, a lot of the time I'm the one that does a little more of the talking, or I'm the one the prominent leading the session, its direction and stuff like that. That I just, if no one else is going to do it, I'll do it. That's pretty much the logic I work by, because I remember way back, we did a big group game thing. And this is where it kicked in my instinct of, like, if no one else is taking charge, I'm taking charge. Because someone needs to take charge, otherwise it's chaos and everyone flops about doing nothing. way back, years and years ago, back when we did Naruto the first season, we had a whole bunch of our YouTubers on. And while they were on, we decided to go and play a bunch of other minigames and bum-ba-dum, because back then people were just up for my dumb ideas. It was great. So, one that we played was called Cluster Chunk, and it's a 4v4 game. I can't remember those four of it. It was either we did 3v3 or we did 4v4. Can't remember. Anyway, point is, you get a bed, you sleep in it, you have a cluster that has every block in the game near enough. This is back like 1.7.10, so like, it's not as many blocks. And basically you, from that chunk cluster thing, build yourself a lot of stuff, and get chosen things, and basically you try to go over to the other side, break their bed, and kill everyone. There are a couple of little things you can go to the side that got some resources and bum for, like, you know, potions and all kind of bits. All well and cool. It's a game, though, that requires, you know, to actually have a plan and moving and grooving. I decided during that, because I thought from the Naruto series that I was being a bit too, you know, forward with, okay, we should do this, and this kind of thing. I didn't want to, like, take that, like, the leadership role. I thought I'll let someone else take charge of it. No one did. There was a bunch of us. Some of the folk weren't even doing anything. And we lost. Although we mostly lost because ANBU is a fucking tactical genius when it comes to weird tactics. A.k.a. the Mad Fecker. Because we're playing with Sequa's Naruto mod. Sequa's Naruto mod has a fun mechanic. Oh my god. Okay, well, I want to go down there. Hold on. I want to go for... ANBU took advantage of Sequa's Naruto mod mechanic. Basically, the mechanic is, when you substitute, it will look for whatever the nearest block is, and as long as the block is within a certain amount of range, it will teleport you to it. Cool. So what ANBU did was, it went up really high, and then he jumped from out of a thing. And basically, he ended up, like, slightly underneath our chunk, just enough where we triggered substitution. He substituted it into our block. But he did it in a way so he was down the bottom of it, and none of us saw him. So he just snuck in and broke our beds. And that was it. They were fucked. Well, we were fucked. I ended up losing too. I found a better foot, and some of them did, though, to be fair. But that's because I just myself up on potions of strength, because I had a tactic going into that. And ba-dum. But, I basically had to say from there, nah, someone's not taking charge of everything. I'd better, like, you know, give the session some direction. I don't like is just being in a group thing and not having at least some idea of what we want to be doing. Like, no direction whatsoever. Like, it's fair for just wanting to sit and chat and chill, but, like, you know, if we're actually trying to do stuff and, like, progress in that, it's better we actually have, like, some level of direction. So, yeah, I'm fine with taking charge. Plus, I'm literally someone that gets my own Minecraft servers so that I can control series and things like that easier. So, like, I'd have to rely on other people setting things up, so I know I can be the one setting things up, and I can set things up and build with them. So, I don't know. I feel like I fit the DM role fine. It's just the whole thing of practicing and learning it in Bumbadum, which I did try to learn my best. Not gonna say I'm a great DM, but hey, I know my stuff, I know my rules. I know my rogues pretty damn well. Okay, we've grabbed tons of iron and stuff like that. What I need is to get... Okay, I've grabbed loads of iron, but I'm going to grab more. No, but I need to go find water so I can get down there. I want to go see if I can quickly find some diamonds since we're here. That seems like a good idea. Then I don't have to come back underground for a while. Or that would be the intent anyway. Oh, you're tempting. So, Koromon... Actually, I'm going to try that. Hello. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Stand up. Then, yeah, okay. So you've got your level thingy, You should beat you. Go. Kill. Murder. Destroy. So basically, yeah, Koromons are data types. Guilmon is a virus type, so he has an advantage in terms of typing. They are in training Digimon. He is a rookie Digimon, so he has a level up booster thing. And his stats are generally just higher, so he should, in theory, just win, but... Yeah, the Koremon's not even hit him so far. What the fuck? Or it has hit him. It's only done 1 damage. What the feckles? Oh, that's just great. But yeah, anyway, back to D&D stuff as Guilmon randomly kills some Koromon. Oh, God! Particle Sphere! Again. Can't use it again yet. There we go. Yeah. Anyway, I did get to play as a player a couple of times. I did cause chaos during those times. It was great fun. That's back when Aaron decided to do a one-shot for Maiden Abyss. And then Immo decided to do a one-shot for Sword Art Online and that crab game thing that we did. And got a couple of attempts playing as a player. I've always enjoyed it. I mean, I did the community center stuff, but that so I said about that, the better. I ranted about that so much. Hard to ball. It was also very awkward when I bumped into the fecker that ran the thing. Because I was out walking my dog. And the guy was at a park with his son. And he comes over to me. He calls my name and I'm like, oh. I just saw him. I just saw in my head. Oh, shit. Here comes an awkward conversation. So he's basically like, just asking how I am and that. And and basically just saying about the fact that obviously I didn't come back to D&D and that. He's asking things. And I tried to be really nice about it. Like, yeah, no, it's just... I mean, one of my easiest outs is the fact I've got an old dog. So, like, I'm just looking after him. I just said, works. Got me knackered. Because I didn't tell them what I did for a job. I just came up with an excuse. Because I didn't want to say, well, some of you guys are being assholes. And I wasn't really mixing well with half the table. And then he literally turns to me and goes, you can just say that we're a bunch of arseholes. And I'm like, in my head, yeah, I'm not saying that. I can't just be that much. Like, some of the table was fine. Some of the table was great. It's just some of the older players basically just didn't flow well with me. As in, like, they basically just wanted things to go their way. If it didn't go their way, they'd rebel against it very strongly. And basically, rather than, like, playing as a team, as a group, because we're in a bit was maybe a really hard world. Like, the world was vicious. The rule set was working against us in Bumpadum. And the Dungeon Master was literally finding it fun killing us. And, like, because they died so much already. And, by that logic, like, okay, so everyone should work together for the betterment survival. No, most of them were just out for themselves, to keep themselves alive. Now, I was playing a cleric, and I didn't realize there were going to be arseholes like this in Bumpadum. Like, some of them were fine. Some of them would just chill and just work with everyone in Bumpadum. But some of them were really just greedy and out for themselves in Bumpadum. So basically, we got a hold of, like, anything, and they just wanted to take it for themselves. And I think one of the final lines was... the fact that as a cleric, I started with 1 gold piece. That was my money for the entire thing. We were so many sessions in. It was progressing painfully slow. Partially because there was a literal child playing in the game. And they weren't paying attention and they were just, taking up a load of time being childish. And, which I 100% blame them for. Like, I don't care if they're a child. Like, the fact is they were being annoyingly... making everything take forever for no reason. It's like, can we just please get up this road? One session, we literally... these are, 2-hour sessions of games. One session, our entire D&D thing was, we managed to walk up a road. And that was in 2 hours. And I looked at the end of that, and I'm like, what the fuck? I did almost nothing during that session. Because all of us took up with the child, asking dumb questions. They weren't even related to the game half the time. The fucking DM writing about it and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, anyway, we got to a place. It was rigged with traps. The DM was obviously just making up as we went along to try and make the traps vicious, to try and, kill us. And boom, ba-dum. I'm like, okay, that's a bit annoying. sure, we can work with that. Then I tried to be, like, clever with the thing. Go, alright, I'll use detect magic to see if there's anything magical in the shop that's, like, left behind that we can take. Because it was, like, an abandoned shop after a while or something. Apparently they'd been there before. I don't know. Anyway, basically, though, I do that. And they say, okay, there's nothing there. And I'm like, okay, cool. There's nothing here. We should leave. And they're like, nah, we want to check everywhere. So basically then they find that there is this bunker thing under the shop. And they say they're going to put all their efforts into getting into it. When they go inside, they find a chest. They find a whole load of money. They find a magic item. And I'm like, excuse me? And he's like, oh, yeah. The chest is lined with whatever amount of lead that was required so that my detect magic wouldn't work. And I'm like, why? Why be that unnecessary? Why not just say you sent us a magic thing or you see there's a magic thing there and, like, let it be happy? Like, why make everything a challenge and make everything I'm doing redundant? That's just dumb and petty, but okay, whatever. Then it came to the money, and literally, just the players, as soon as they picked up the money, they pocketed it, and that was it. And it's like, okay, are we going to split that between the party? And they're like, no. And they're like, oh, we should make a party fund. And I'm like, no, you should split the money. I have 1 gold piece. And he's like, oh, that's your own fault for not getting money. And I'm like, not getting opportunities to get money. I was helping you build a damn bridge or something in a quest that you started. Oh, you never agreed for any payment with that. Oh, you never spoke to me about it. Yeah, because you were off the week that I came into the game. And this guy's apparently, like, now the leader of the game. It's one of the older players. He wasn't the other week I came in, so because he wasn't there, he basically just decided, oh, well, you're not, you're not getting anything out of this because you're not really part of the party. Now, I'm like, I've been here for, like, 8-10 weeks or something like that. And you're just saying to me now, like, you're not actually part of the party. Why are you here? Like, the little quick thing I said to me was, why are you here? And I was like, what is your end goal at this? Because it's like, the end goal is either I stop coming to these games, or, like, you're trying to, like, make a confrontation to get me out of the party. Like, I don't... You know why I'm here. You know, like, people literally come and go in this game all the time. Like, it's so dumb. I just to say, yeah, I'm down with these people. I will literally start playing my own online games and have more fun that way. And I have. It's been great. As I make my players squirm and suffer and bum but dumb. In a completely fair way, though, because you get in these positions themselves, you know. I arguably shouldn't have removed that. I arguably shouldn't have removed that water. I've just realized what I've done. I'm now trapped down here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's great dealing with my players. My players, so if they encounter an animal, that is just a new traveling companion. And that is it. Like, I genuinely thought, like, they wouldn't, like, because one of the biggest things with D&D is that it can take a long time. If you have too many things going on, then, turns will take a while, and basically, like, players won't get enough shots and things. And I was worried about that, especially when I make battles, because, like, I tried battles with, like, one big tough enemy, I tried battles with, like, lots of little enemies, I tried battle with mix. And the fact is that my players can steamroll most big enemies, unless I make them ridiculously powerful. So I kind of have to go with either a mix or a lot of enemies to give them any sort of challenge. Because apparently they're not very good at balancing dealing with multiple enemies a lot of the time. And bum. And basically, I was worried about battles turning into a slog. And then they start adding more and more NPCs to the party. It's like, wow, get more things to play. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to go, right, you guys are going to control these guys. Like, I'm just going to get to that point where I just give them control of an NPC or something. Because I remember seeing, in One Piece D&D, Rusty did that whenever they had a big battle and they had loads of NPCs. Because that's something that Tekken did. Tekken 101, Captain the Devil-Lock Pirates as William, kept recruiting NPCs into his party. Now, to be fair, it's One Piece, so recruiting a big pirate crew in that, it sort of makes sense. Especially recruiting non-combatants for, like, what makes sense for tasks on your boat. Like, the Gravy the cook. He's a cook. He doesn't fight, though. But then also recruiting, a bunch of fighter people. Oh my god, Piyamon! Oh no! Oh, that's a shame anyway. Moving on. Yeah, basically, you recruit a lot of people. You recruit enough that, like, all the players in the thing could have, like, a person in control. So basically, whenever a big battle started, rather than Rustage being in control of both the enemies and the NPCs, he would just, give control of them to the players. Let them control them and navigate them. And it made sense because the NPCs were going to do whatever they were told. And they were going to act in whatever way they were told to because, they're part of a career. They listen to the captain and, they get no reason not to listen to them. Bump them. The problem is my players keep recruiting dumb animals. And it's like, I can't really give you full control of them. Because I don't know what you'll do with them. But I feel like it's not going to be in response to, like, you know, the way the animals are going to act. Because these aren't, like, well-trained animals. These are wild animals that they've conned into following them. I mean, some of them are goblins too, but, like, one of the goblins is a literal coward. So it's like, well, he's not going to do anything. And the other one's a barbarian. She's just going to hit stuff. That is it. Like, at least when I take control of things, though, and I'm acting in the battles, I try to make my turns look really quick. Because I tend to have a good idea of what I'm doing anyway. Everyone tends to have, like, a clear, like, I just think, like, okay, what will this person do in this situation? And, like what level of intelligence am I playing with? And I just sort of operate from there. So I think the battles have been flowing alright so far. I just wonder how far it's gonna go. Because, like, you know, they're sitting at, like, you know, 2 wolves, a dire wolf, and there's 3 goblins. The 3rd goblin knows I'm really a non-combatant, so he goes off and does his own thing. He's basically an artificer type goblin, but, like, you know, an aspiring one. He's not very good. But rather than, like, actually taking part in combat, he's instead wanting to go and, like, live in society and learn stuff. He's basically what someone wants to better himself and bum. As one of his little plot things. So he's wandered off and left the party. I've narrowed down one of their NPCs because of that. Which is great. Also, I tried to have the, some of the wolves in that try and get weight points because they were wild. They weren't going to stick around. But nah, the party didn't kill them. Just fucking let them, kept beating them down until they accepted they were part of the party. That's kind of how that one went. They tried to recruit fucking 4 bandits into the party. That didn't work, so they took a way too relaxed approach with it, and it failed. But now they're going for animals. Like, they're going for more animals. They're trying to get a lioness. Like, I know what you're going to do to get this thing as well. I know what they're going to do. Because, unfortunately, they have magic on their side. So, like, if it was just a check thing, it would take a really long time to convince a caged lioness that's wild to tame it and make it your pet to a point where, you know, you could fight alongside it. Like, it'd be really hard. You have to do really good animal handling. Do a lot of checks, a lot of time with it, but them. The problem is that the Calimotion spell exists. And Arcanus is very aware of this, because he used it on the direwolf, and he turned what was basically an impossible task of getting a direwolf to be friends with you, to a doable task. Still a hard task, but doable. Because Calimotions makes it so the person is indifferent to you. They do not view you as a friend or foe, so they will not be antagonistic towards you. All they have to do is fail a wisdom saving throw, which, you know, most animals haven't got very good wisdom. So, yeah. That's sort of just what happened then. The direwolf was there. It was going to be nearly impossible to get it. Arcanus did Calimotions on it. It failed. So it became non-antagonistic towards them. At which point, Imla then played the trump card of giving it food. Which, you know, is a universal thing with animals of, okay, well, now we're friends. And they got to do their checks and stuff. Inmo's a Rune Knight fighter. There is a rune for Rune Knights that you get advantage on all animal handling checks permanently. He took that straight away because he knew. So basically, he's built for getting animal. Like, between that and Calimotions, Calimotion gives him an opportunity. And after that, he's just so good at animal handling. I can't stop him. Oh, it's mental. I mean, they'll overbloat their team. Like, they'll destroy themselves eventually. They'll overbloat their team. Eventually, they'll get an animal killed or something. I don't know. Like, they'll do it themselves. I'm not too worried. I'm going to let them keep going with it. Because, like, I don't want to stop them. Because, you know, everyone's having fun. Why would you stop them? But it's one of those ones. Like, I see the dangers here. Especially since the more people they give in. And there's a bit of logic for this. Because they're having them join all the battles. Because that they're also splitting up all their XP. Because, like, you know, in games, you can play D&D in a lot of different ways. But one, like, you can either go by the XP that enemies would give, or you can go by... Oh, cool, main shaft thing. Or you can go off of, achievements. So, like, you reach a certain point in the game, you get to a certain area, and that counts as, okay, you should level up at this point. And boom, ba-dum. I'm sort of going for a mix of both, where, you know, if they keep battling big enemies, I'll have to level them up eventually, because it doesn't make any sense that they're not getting at least a bit better. But also, you know, if they reach a very particular point, you know, I'll just speed up their level up for where they're at in the story and bum ba dum. Thing is, though, they have a lot of companions now. Like, there's 4 players. They have, like, when they were in fights, it was like 9 of them. Because they have 5 NPCs helping them. Or they had 6 NPCs at one point, but then they got rid of, obviously, one of the goblins stopped interacting. And then one of the players then disappeared, and then that one player took 2 roles. So right now with Immo gone, there is the 3 players, the wolf, and 2 goblins. So 6 of them. But they also picked up an elf companion temporarily for the current mission. The XP's all getting split. It's gonna take a longer level up because of it. Harder, but so basically they overlooked the party to the point where like it's taking them forever to level up because they're splitting all the thing. Plus I'm going to make the encounters harder to balance with the fact that there's so many animals. It's so my team, they're just mental. God damn it. Fucking Demon and Nemo had the same brain cell for this one too. Like I used to joke about how they share the same brain cell. I fucking mean it, because like, literally I put them on their first little like tutorial quest and both of them encounter a wolf to fight, and both of them have this same thought process of I'm gonna tame you. Not I'm gonna kill you, like, you know, any logical person as a wolf trying to kill them would go with. No, I'm gonna tame you. Immo knocks his out with a fucking shield, doing blunt force damage, so he's just careful not to accidentally kill it. He's very confident that his tankiness will keep him alive. In Demon's case, he's a monk, so he just knocks it out with his fists. Okay, I think we've done enough down below. Let's head back up and get some stuff going. So we've got a couple of diamonds. Cool, cool, cool. Put all that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba-dum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba-dum, there we are. Let's put this stuff away for now. I'm gonna need more cheese. Okay, well, I guess the mining all done with then. So we've now got enough materials to get some basic stuff going. Food's still a situation, but I guess we'll sort that one out as we go. I don't know. We could probably kill some things in this location, can't we? I was gonna build a house today, but I guess that can wait. That can wait as we try to level up and kill some stuff and bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Right, so I'm saying that. There's a spiral right there. What are you? You're a spiral Koromon. Oh, you're worth so much XP. Gilbon. Meta. Get him. Get him. Spirals, I don't think the spirals are even that much stronger. They're just worth extra XP and bumping them. So, yeah, it's well worth killing spirals to get the opportunity. And Gilbon's dodging their attacks. Oh, it's so good. Basil. Where are you gonna drop? Also, I need to pay a visit to that town up there and go see the benders and bump them. Actually, what Digimon should I recruit? Who should I aim for? That's a question. Also, 160 XP. Yeah, it's something. It's not insane, but it's something. Also, okay, this area just has lots of Koromons, so it's gonna be real easy murdering things in this area. So that's lovely. Yeah, who should I be recruiting? Because, like, my brain says go get a Koromon or something. You know, get Agumon and all that jazz. Is that who should go for, or do we go for someone else? I don't know. Comment section has any preferences, let us know. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up going for Gallantmon first, and then we'll see where we're at from there. Actually, though, out of curiosity, next Koromon, I'm going to go check them and see what they say for favourite foods and stuff, or favourite things. Also, go on partially resist the move. Oh. Well done. Can you kill him now, please? Please? There we go. Good job. Gilmon leveled up. Good boy. You're level 13 now. Got a fair bit more to go until we're going to be the thing now. Anyway, what are you? You'd like steak. Okay. Okay. Also, in training, you're D rank. So I probably want to look for something like a good rank. Wait, is it always food? It's not always food, is it? How does this work again? I feel there was definitely a reason. How did this work? How do we do this again? Like bonds at 100. How do we capture Digimon again? I'm trying to remember. I feel like there was definitely a thing for you give them stuff from like a tamer. And it's like certain items, certain Digimon like, depending on like where the data virus and all that kind of jazz. Or was that just for them certain ones to Digivolve? Oh, I don't remember. It's been a little while. I don't know, because the way old Digimon used to work, I don't remember exactly how all the stuff works. But yeah, I think, okay, so you guys just like food then? Yeah. Or you like bones? Oh, aren't you a pain in the backside? Where am I gonna get loads of bones from? Actually, I can get them for a few places. I could go to like a desert temple and go get like loads of bones. That would work. Also, there's a Yokomon. I'm pretty sure that's a vaccine Digimon, isn't it? Oh no, you're that type. Oh, murdered then. Get absolutely destroyed. Oh, you're screwed then. Gilman's gonna destroy you. Also use Bubble Blow too. It didn't work very well for you, did it? Badum. Okay, this area is just kind of filled with in-training data types, so it should be easy. Getting everything killed. And boom. Oh yeah, this is another little random bit nugget of information and boom. So today I got the pleasant surprise of my orders of certain mangas arriving because I've been waiting on them. Basically, I've been watching the show Hell's Paradise. Along with I've been watching a couple animes recently. This anime season, I just say I'm gonna make an effort to like try and watch a couple different animes, watch some new ones and stuff, and see what ones I like. I started watching a few and then gave up on a few because I was like, I'm not too bothered with this right now. Maybe I'll come back and give it a look see later, but it's not really sparked a huge amount of interest from me. And cool. Obviously ones I stuck with like Demon Slayer, final episode that came out. It's really good. It was really good. Yeah, and then it's the next thing for it. Cool. I've already read the manga, so I know everything happened. I knew the season was going to be good, and it was. They did not disappoint. But yeah, Hell's Paradise is another one though. That it seemed like an interesting little idea thing that was going on there. So I'm like, okay, it seems like it's gonna be fun to fighting, cool, bit simple, but yeah, it's been pretty good so far, and it was good enough that I thought, wow, I want to read the manga for this. And then I looked it up and I found out there was only 13 mangas for it. That's apparently the whole thing. I'm like, oh, it's not usually that long. Oh yeah, I want to get that then. Problem is, when a new anime comes out and it's really popular, the mangas all of a sudden become very hard to acquire. In the UK anyway. Maybe in the US and that'd be easy. But like, for me, nah, fucking nightmare to get hold of some of this stuff. So yeah, I was, okay, I'll try getting it. So I got some of them. But it was just like, 2 particular volumes. I think it was 6 and 7. It was 6 and 7. 6 and 7 were just nightmare to get hold of for some reason. So it's like, the anime took me up to like volume 4. Cool. Or it was like, near the end of volume 4 or something. And then it basically, Gilmon's fine. Gilmon just TP to him and the battle was over. It's fine. Oh, so there's another thing there. Anyway, so yeah, volume 5 arrives. I sit and read that. So I've already read myself for like, the end of the show. Or the end, up to like episode 12. Cool. I don't really care though. It was good. And then I'm like, okay. So now I just need to wait for volume 6. Then I got volume 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like, they're all there. I just need these two. And then like, yeah, yesterday the volume 6 arrived. Like, oh, yay. I can do that one now, and I read that one, it was really good. Well, okay, I just need volume 7 now, and I ordered volume 7 so long ago, and then it said it got delayed. I was like, oh no. Is it ever... No, I arrived this morning, though. So I spent this morning just reading all of Hell's Paradise from volume 7 through 13, so, like, basically just half of it. Just, like, the last half of it. I just sat and read it all. It was great. I had good fun. So, that was, I don't know everything that happens in Hell's Paradise. Pretty good show. I enjoyed it. So yeah, between that and Demon Slayer, I think the other main one I've been sticking with is I got a cheat skill in our world, so I became something in the real world too. And me and my brother have been watching that one because it just sounded sort of interesting. And then I don't know, the show, how it looks, like they're very good at making pretty eyes. One thing I take away from that show is get very pretty eyes. That's just an undeniable fact. But yeah, no, I've been watching that one too. I looked up the manga for that as well, and I'm like, there's none. Okay, cool. So I just have to wait for that one then. Like, the anime's ahead of where the manga can order is. Oh, well, whatever. In case of that, I'll just sit and watch the show. It is ways. But yeah, that's now what I've been watching. I've listened to this anime season close to finishing. Can't wait for the next season, though. Oh, there's some fun things. There's new seasons, some fun things coming out. Oh, it's gonna be good. Also, Gilmon, what's your weight looking like, mate? Oh, you're at 1. Oh, here, let me give you some meat. Yay, do a happy dance. Done our happy dance. There we go, it's a bit better. Right, continue murdering. But yeah, my brother in particular is looking forward to Jujutsu Kaisen. That's one of his favorite shows. And I mean, I'm looking forward to it as well. It should be quite fun. But yeah, Jobless Reincarnation. Next season that's coming out. Looking forward to that. I'm pretty sure there's other ones too, but off the top of my head, I can't remember. I just remember there being a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, Bleach. That was it. Another big one. Oh, Bleach is going to be fun because it looks like it'll stick into the same animation style and quality. Oh, I can't wait. But yeah, there's the thing. Who's looking forward to any animes? Any anime in particular people looking forward to? Let us know in the comments. Because yeah, I don't remember all the ones that might be coming out, but I feel like there's more than just those three. I feel like there's other ones. I've got other seasons coming out that I'm looking forward to. But I'm not remembering what they are off the top of my head right now. I don't know. Also, why am I on that move? God damn it. There we go. Oh, yeah, and then another thing that happened. So, obviously, Black Clover came out. I quite enjoyed it. It was good. They did a good blend of action. Music and stuff was nice. I went into it with, like, not really any expectations for it. I just went, okay, it's Black Clover, I'll give it a shot. And I actually, like, sat and enjoyed it. So I was like, cool. And then I did the mod review for the Black Clover mod, because I hadn't done one in a while. And all the features I came out for it, so I'm like, sure, this is totally justified, and dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. I got a comment on it of someone basically saying, haha, the movie flopped, so no season 6, get wrecked. And I just looked at it and I'm like, they sold the rights of it to Netflix. The fuck do you mean? Like, the movie flopped, yeah, okay, the Black Clover's not a huge IP, so the movie was never going to do super good in, like, Japan cinema. But they sold it to Netflix. Like, yeah, it's not going to get a good buy rate in the cinema in other countries because everybody's watching it on Netflix. Netflix itself isn't even a good place to put it right now because, you know, people are a bit iffy on it because they're making some questionable business decisions. But yeah, on top of that, I read the manga. I generally don't care if another season of it comes out. Like, yeah, it'd be nice to see it animated. But I've read the manga, so even if it didn't, I'm still knowing it happens. I still know what happens next, and I enjoyed the movie. So it was just such a stupid, petty comment that I saw, and I'm like, huh? If you don't like Black Clover, why are you taking the time to go on a video and talk about it? Why are people like this? And yeah, they're just dumb. But like, it's generally the same level of brain power as me going on like a Boruto video and then saying I hate Boruto. Or pointing out all the bad things about Boruto. It's like, I wouldn't waste my time if I don't like it. I mean, I rant about it, and I rant about it obviously saying I don't like it here, but like, I don't normally bring it up and say I hate it. Unless I'm playing Naruto. That's the problem with Boruto. It comes after Naruto. I'm not going to start a Boruto rant. I can't. It'll have it in me. I'm too tired from all the melting today. But anyway, yeah, no, it's just such small brain moves from some people. It's so weird. If you don't like something, just don't acknowledge it and go near it and dum-ba-dum. Everyone would be a lot happier if that was how the world operated, but sadly that's not how the world operates. Bum-ba-dum. Also, Gilmon here, have some meat, lad. Basil, there we go, you're a bit heavier now. Or Naruto. How am I gonna get more of this meat? How am I getting more of this? I generally don't know. There must be a way for me to get more of this. Oh, the dark Digimon spying at night. That makes sense. Oh, you're no type. I mean, you could probably take them, but you probably shouldn't. Yeah, okay. We've gotten some basic resources gathered together. We've got a bit of random bits of murder. Had some more random chats, and I'm melting. So yeah, I think for today, it's gonna wrap things up there. Next time, maybe we'll build a house. Maybe we'll just continue random chats. I don't know. But yeah, let us know in the comments. Two things. One, what anime stuff you're looking forward to in the new season, because there's a lot of hype stuff coming out this season. So what's the things people are looking forward to? And also, yeah, hopefully from that I'll be reminded of the other things I'm forgetting that are coming out that I'm looking forward to. Because there are definitely other things. I'm pretty sure there is. I just remember being really excited for this this particular anime season. But yeah, so there's that. Where's that Koromon? There it is. Go, Gilmon. Kill. Excellent. Anyway, other thing for Digimon side of things. Which Digimon should I go and try and tame? Let us know. Which Digimon or Digimon line should I aim for? Let us also know in the comments down below. Because I need to go and start somewhere and get a companion. So, you know, let us know what kill Digimon you think I should go for. Ba-dum-ba-dum. But anyway, on that, people, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the show. And I'll see you all next time for some more of our random Digimon adventures and random story times. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Go. Bye, everybody. Dun, 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 dun. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Johnny members Sebastian Ramsey, Alex, and Beatark13, and our ANBU member MonsterQ. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support. Bata, bata, bata.